Hello, I'm Jessica Rudy. I'm the Family Life Coordinator at Zion Lutheran Church in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And I'm standing out here in front of my soaking wet swing set, which means that none of my 3 active boys can come out and burn off energy on it, which makes for really long isolation days. And I bet that there's been some long isolation days at your house too, especially with the rain. It seems like we can survive when it's sunny. We can go out for a walk, the boys can run the hill, they can ride their bikes, the adults can walk and take a breath of fresh air and maybe even listen to something that's not a Daniel Tiger or a Blippi song. But these rainy days make for long days. And I feel it in my chest and in my soul, and I just think, come on, God, what's up with this? So I decided to look in one of my Bible apps for some water verses, and I ran across some that I really liked, and I wanted to share them with you. So Genesis 1:2, chapter 1, verse 2, says, "Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters." And I liked that because I thought, okay, so maybe the Spirit of God is in the waters, hovering over the waters, even though the world seems formless because our regular schedules are gone. Maybe God's still in the water. And Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2 says, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze." And I liked that one because God didn't say, I'm going to take the waters away. He didn't say I'm going to reroute the rivers. He didn't say the flames will disappear. But he says you won't be destroyed by them. And I'll be there with you. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. Okay, so we're kind of passing through the waters because every time I look at the radar, there's more water coming. And I look around the world and it's kind of ablaze right now because it doesn't look anything like I remember. But God will be there with me. Isaiah chapter 44 verse 3 says, "For I will pour water on the thirsty land and streams in the dry ground. I will pour out my Spirit on your offspring and my blessing on your descendants." I like this one for 2 reasons. It says that he will pour water on the thirsty land and on the streams in the dry ground. So that's good. We need water. My plants need water. I need grass to grow. I need my bushes to grow. I need my flowers to grow. I'm going to plant some veggies. I need them to grow. So God will send that. And then he says he will pour out his Spirit into my offspring and blessings on my descendants. All right, God, pour out your Spirit on my descendants and my offspring. Because God has a spirit of patience and fun and love. And boy, do we need that in our family. So even though it's raining and my play structure, which is usually our saving grace, is soaking wet and nobody can come play, I go back to the Word of God and find some solace and some information and some new ways of looking at things, because we're having to find new ways to look and do everything. So I'm going to find some new ways to looking at the rain, and I hope the next time it's raining, either actually raining or just metaphorically raining, on your isolation day, that you find some Bible verses that help you get through. Have a great day.